Welcome to a chapter a day. Today is a new day with new blessings and greater favor. Today we'll be reading from Genesis chapter 12. Now the Lord had said to Abram, "Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed." So Abram departed as the Lord had spoken to him, and Lot went with him. And Abram was 75 years old when he departed from Haran. Then Abram took Sarai his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions that they had gathered, and the people whom they had acquired in Haran, and they departed to go to the land of Canaan. So they came to the land of Canaan. Abram passed through the land to the place of Shechem, as far as the terebinth tree of Moreh, and the Canaanites were then in the land. Then the Lord appeared to Abram and said, "To your descendants I will give this land." And there he built an altar to the Lord who had appeared to him. And he moved from there to the mountain east of Bethel, and he pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. There he built an altar to the Lord and called on the name of the Lord. So Abram journeyed, going on still toward the south. Now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down to Egypt to dwell there, for the famine was severe in the land. And it came to pass, when he was close to entering Egypt, that he said to Sarai his wife, "Indeed, I know that you are a woman of beautiful countenance. Therefore it will happen, when the Egyptians see you, and they will say, 'This is his wife,' and they will kill me. But they will let you live. Please say you are my sister, that it may be well with me for your sake, and that I may live because of you." So it was when Abram came into Egypt that the Egyptians saw the woman, that she was very beautiful. The princes of Pharaoh also saw her and commended her to Pharaoh, and the woman was taken to Pharaoh's house. He treated Abram well for her sake. He had sheep, oxen, male donkeys, male and female servants, female donkeys, and camels. But the Lord plagued Pharaoh and his house with great plagues because of Sarai, Abram's wife. And Pharaoh called Abram and said, "What is this you have done to me? Why did you not tell me that she was your wife? Why did you say, 'She's my sister'? I might have taken her as my wife. Now therefore, here is your wife. Take her and go your way." So Pharaoh commanded his men concerning him, and they sent him away with his wife and all that he had. Here endeth the reading of God's holy word. So today we looked at Genesis chapter 12, and Genesis chapter 12 looked at the choice that God made for Abram to establish the nation of Israel. So there were several events that followed during this chapter. So first we had God's promise that he made to Abram. So the promise that he made was that he should leave his home and his family, go to Canaan, and God would have blessed him and make his descendants a great nation. We also saw Abram's journey, where he left Haran and then he traveled to Canaan with his household and nephew Lot. Lot was his brother's son. He built an altar in Bethel and called on the name of the Lord. Then you had Abram in Egypt. So a famine forced Abram and his family to leave Egypt. We had Pharaoh's intervention. So Pharaoh takes Sarah into his household and treats Abram well, but that was because he thought Sarah was Abram's sister. So because of that, God sent a plague onto Pharaoh's house to punish him for taking another man's wife. And Pharaoh sent Abram, Sarai, and his company back to Canaan. So that ends Genesis chapter 12 for today. Thank you again for watching and stay tuned for Genesis chapter 13.